What's up, everybody? It's Goose. I'm getting ready to haul these goats off to the cell barn. I'm gonna catch them in here. Temper, go on. Go. You like to chase goats? Go on. I'm gonna catch them in here, feed them, and ear tag them, and we'll be ready to haul them off. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. Alright, got them caught. I'm gonna ear tag them and go get the trailer and load them up and haul them off. Alright, this ear tagger, you open it up, take the piece with the number, slide it under here, and then you take this part, slide it on there, and then you like to make sure it's going to line up in the hole, because you don't want it to be off when you go to put it in the ear. And that's how that works. We're going to ear tag some of them now. Alright, we're going to ear tag this girl first. Maybe you can see, it's kind of dark in here, but there's a vein right here. There's a vein right here. You want to do it kind of in the middle of the ear so it doesn't get ripped out. If you put it way down here, it could get ripped out. You don't want to go up here. You want to go kind of right in the middle. You flip over and look, you can kind of tell where the veins are on the other side. There's kind of a crease right here in the middle, and that's what I'm going to aim for, is that little crease. You want the number facing up. So make sure you got a good hold on them. Don't make you miss. Pause that. Slide it out. One ear tag done. Alright, got the trailer backed up. We're going to load the goats now. Should just be able to run them in there. Don't hurt yourselves. Ow. Did you see this fainting goat? Oh my god. Ah. Ah. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Alright, fainting buddy, get out of here. Alright, we're loaded and ready to head to the cell barn. I'll let y'all know what I make off of them. Alright, so I hauled off some billy goats and doe last week to the cell barn. I've been waiting for him to post prices so I could see what they were graded. Obviously on the ticket it tells me how many head, what they weighed, what I got per pound, total amount, and then the total amount for all of them. But they're graded from 1 to 4. 1s are the best. 4s are feeders. 4s are goats that need to put some weight on. They're going to have to feed them before they do anything with them. I've just been waiting to see him post his prices. Possum Hollow Livestock, it's on Facebook. You can go on there and they post the prices every week. And something I want to say before I forget, these are like my bottom of the barrel goats. Mainly all I take to the cell barn is billy goats. And then if I have a goat that doesn't stay healthy or I'm having problems with, or they're getting out of the fence or whatever else, I haul them to the cell barn too. You don't want to sell any junk goats to anybody. If you got to keep worming a goat, or if a goat's not a good mom, or if it's an escape artist or whatever, I'm not going to sell that to somebody to take to their farm and give them problems, and that's just not the way to do business. I try my best to do good business. So this bottom one that I got paid basically nothing for, I could have sold it to a person and made more, but that ain't right to do. I'm not going to sell. She went because I couldn't get no weight on her, and I had to worm her multiple times. I wasn't going to keep her in my herd, and I wasn't going to sell her to another farm to go and give them problems. So everything I sold here was billy goats except for this bottom one. And as far as grade, like I said, number ones bring the best price. Then there's 2, 3, and 4. 4 is the lowest price. So I was going to pull it up on my iPad, but I can't get my Facebook to pull up on my iPad. You know, there was that Facebook problem a week or so ago, and now I can't pull it up on my iPad for whatever reason, which I usually don't get on there on my iPad. So I don't know what the problem is. I tried. It would have been easier to show y'all there, but so I just wrote this down. So most of mine got graded number 2, which isn't bad, and then that little female got graded number 3, which that didn't get a good price for that, but I can't blame them. She was kind of thin. I tried to put some weight on her. I wormed her. I was feeding her. Just couldn't get any weight on that goat. So sorry about the lighting and stuff. This is best I can do for what I got. So let's look at the number. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. My good goats I sell off the farm. My good, healthy, productive goats that can go to somebody else's farm and you know, add value to their farm, they get sold off the farm, and I make more money off them. I don't do great off the goats that go to the sell barn, but like I said, you got to do good business. So these goats, a few of these billies, I sold one of my bucks to my mailman, and he's doing great. I think I had 3 bucks that I didn't have to worm that gained weight and were doing really good, real healthy. Turned out right, but bucks are just harder to sell. Just, you know, most people that raise goats, they have 1 or 2 bucks, and then they'll have, you know, a bunch of nannies. It depends on the operation, but you only need 1 buck for every 50 to 100 nannies. So people come by multiple nannies. The does I sold this year, I sold 4 of them to 1 person. But that's the thing. Bucks are just harder to sell. People don't need so many bucks. That's all it is. Yeah, the goats sold off the farm, I do better off. These are cheap goats, and it's just it's part of it. That's what you call a cold goat. These went to the meat market. These are going to be butchered, and somebody's going to eat them. Which they ship these all over the country. It's not just local. They do some shipping. I don't know their whole operation, but I know other people that go there, and I know a little bit about what they do. So anyway, these are my lower quality goats. So the top line, let me see if I probably shouldn't have these next to each other. It's not helping. I highlighted it so we could tell better. It's not wanting to focus. Anyway, top line, forehead. I had 4 goats in this category, which the grade dictates the price, and then also if they're older, you get less for them, and then the size. I wish I could have showed y'all the post on Facebook because it explains more. Because you got 30 to 40 pound goats, 50 to 60 pound, 70, 80 pound, and then you got billy goats and you got nanny goats. Nanny goats bring the least. Billy goats bring the second least. And then typically it changes, but 50 to 60 pounds usually bring most per pound. Sometimes, oh, there's one I'm missing, the 40 to 50 pound. 40 to 50 pound and 50 to 60 pound usually bring most per pound. So that's, the prices are based on the grade and then also the weight or the age. So over here, if I can get it to pick up right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying the best I can. So in this group, I had 4 goats. The total weight on them 4 goats was 295 pounds, which put them in the 70 to 80 pound bracket. I got $235 a pound for a total of $694. So, and the thing online tells all this. So the 70 to 80 pounds at $235 a pound were graded number 2. And then here I had one head. These numbers don't matter. That's just where they put the goats right here. That's irrelevant right here. So I had one head. It weighed 80 pounds. I got $1.75 a pound for a total of $140. So that's pretty cheap. $1.75 a pound, and that's because he was older and they graded him as a billy goat. So I got billy goat prices, number 2 billy goat prices, which was $1.75 a pound. The third one, man, I wish this was picking up better. I don't know what to do though. Sorry about that. The third one, this was a mini buck. This was a Nigerian dwarf buck. He was only 30 pounds. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. That's the one I said we don't need to worry about. This was a Nigerian dwarf buck. It was one goat. He weighed 50 pounds. I got $1.80 a pound for a total of $90. So he was also graded a number 2 billy goat. This was one goat, weighed 60 pounds, $2.70 a pound for a total of $162. So that one was graded. He was in the 50 to 60 pound weight range, and he graded as a number 2. And then the last one, this was this little female that she didn't have much fat. I mean, she wasn't sick or falling apart or nothing, but she needed to put some weight on her for sure. So I didn't get paid good for her. Did not do good on that goat, and it is what it is. So this was one goat. She was 40 pounds. I got $1.80 a pound for a total of $72. And she was in the 30 to 40 pound bracket, and she graded as a number 3. Everything graded as a number 2 except for her, because she was a little thin. Now I hope I'm making sense with this. It'd have been easier if I could have pulled it up, but it just wasn't working for me. So like I said, their age group, whether they're young or a billy goat or a nanny goat, that affects it. And then it's also graded 1 to 4. All mine graded number 2, which isn't bad. You want number 1s, but they graded number 2. And that one graded number 3, and I didn't get paid much off of her. Which I'm also looking for people to buy meat goats to eat off of my farm, but I haven't had luck with that yet. I'm talking to some people. I'm hoping that I get to do more of that from now on. It'd be cool to just eliminate the sale barn and get what I want to get for them. Which, I mean, I didn't do terrible. These 2 cheaper ones, they're billy goats, so I didn't get paid great per pound. Understandable. This bottom one, she was thin, didn't get paid great. Understandable. So yeah, that's what I got paid. Like I said, this was their weight, and then price per pound, and my totals, and that brought my grand total to $1,158. It was a total of 8 goats. So that's what I made. You know, you'd always like to get paid better, but this was all fair. Last time I didn't completely agree, but that's another thing. You go to the sale barn, you don't get to pick what you get paid. That's, you know, direct market what you can, so you can pick your price, but you go to the sale barn, you're kind of at their mercy. I follow their posts, so I know about what they're bringing, but even knowing what they're bringing, you still might not get what you want. It changes by season and demand. So that's it. That's what I got. You know, not bad. $1,158 for 8 goats. That's not terrible. And it would have been better if this this little female wasn't so small and thin, I'd have done better. But anyway, that's what I got at the sale barn. I'll see y'all later. Goose out.